Well, this is a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters in your area. We know that, right? We know that because it blips across our TV screen. And those of us who are my age and older, okay, we know how it used to like beep, 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 beep. And just, now at least the program keeps going. Before it, I mean, everything would stop. Okay. And it was important because, when inclement weather came or something important was coming, that's how you knew, is you had to stop and listen to that, and we could, somewhat get ready for it, but how would we do it? And we prep, right? We prep because it's important to us to be ready. And so we have all the practical things that we need. We have extra food, we have extra water, we hope. We have extra blankets in case the power goes out. And I'm in the South, so usually, instead of snow, we get ice. It's a very kind of rare occasion, once every few years, that we will get snow. But usually we get ice. And when we get ice, it's pretty bad because it gets on the power lines, and the power lines go out. It gets on the trees, and the branches fall, and tears stuff up just all over the place. And so when Southerners, when we hear wintry mix, we go run into the store. We get TP, we get bread, we get milk, all the essentials of life, right? Cookies, just whatever, storm weather, winter storm weather. Make sure we have our hot cocoa and just things what we need to skate by for the next couple of days in case the roads are bad and we can't go out anywhere. And that's a good thing, that's a good thing. I mean, my husband went to the store this morning after he got off of work, and the store is already wiped out. There was very, very little bread left on the shelf. And he came home with, half-gallon sizes of milk. And he thought he was beating everybody by going out that early, but apparently everybody went out yesterday, right? But how else can we prepare for snow or ice or anything that puts us in a stop for a couple of days and kind of winter stuff? What we can do, we can make sure our laundry's caught up so we have underwear and, all the essentials of life. We can, do the dishes so we don't have to worry about washing dishes for a day or two. And they're going to pile up. I mean, let's use paper plates, which when hurricanes come, that's what we use. But usually we don't think about that kind of stuff in the wintertime. So, we're gonna pile up some dishes. We can make sure we have the blankets, are ready. And excuse me. And I'm sorry, my dog is whining in the background. We can, make sure we have blankets and make sure we have some water stored up somewhere so that, we can use the propane heater and the gas grill to heat up some water if we have to. Make sure your generator, don't use the generator in the house, y'all, okay? Make sure it stays outside. You don't want to be breathing those fumes. And don't use charcoal grills in the house. You don't want to be breathing those fumes, okay? That's not cool. You will make yourself deathly sick or die. I'm just saying, okay? Use the brains that God gave you. Don't do it. All right, it's better not to. But there are things that we can do, okay? We can make sure that we have extra propane for the gas tank, for the gas grill. We make sure they're full in the summer so we can, grill all those yummy things that we like to eat in the summer. Well, it's just important to make sure that we have them in the winter too, because you just don't know. Like I said, we're in the South, so, wintry mix is not cool. It's just not cool, and it's already coming up. I'm here watching the weather spinner. That's what I call it, because it doesn't really say anything. It just goes over and over water, gives you the water temperatures, and gives you a radar and stuff. And it's already showing pink just south of us, so it won't be long before it's here. So make sure you have what you need so you don't have to go out anywhere, because I'm sorry, y'all, but Southerners do not know how to drive in snow. And what they don't realize is that usually, by the time we get snow, we've already had icy cold rain. And so that is underneath the snow. Okay. And you're going to end up in the ditch. So unless your life depends on it, don't go. Okay. And if your life does depend on it, call 911. Let them come and get you. All right. Just don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth to go out in that nasty, yucky mess. All right. Being a mother hen, I know that, but don't do it. Just don't. And if you can, and you're at work, come home early. Just like, okay, I gotta go. Because when you get down to it, what's more important? Yeah, paycheck is nice. I get that. We all want to eat. We all want to pay our bills. We all want to do the things that God allows us to do so that we can keep going in life. But knowing that in 2 hours the roads are going to be impassable, leave. I'm sorry. I need to go, unless it's, and I get there are certain jobs you can't leave, I know that. But if it's a job that you can go, that you can leave, don't lose your job by any stretch of the imagination. But if you are allowed the permission to leave, come home. Okay. It's it ain't worth it. Be careful out there. Okay. Use your common sense. Don't go unless you have to. Don't go. Okay. It's not that important. I promise you, whatever you're thinking about trying to go to, it is not that important. And this has been your emergency broadcast system. See you later.